Hello and welcome to another continuation of the series where I look through a platform and then highlight games that I think are worth shouting out. Not saying it's all the ones worth shouting out, or I tend to perhaps go away from or less focus on the ones that everybody knows. But my real hope is that by going through these you might discover some new gems to you, or rekindle your interest on a platform. Now, in my previous videos I did 3 parts and looked at the original Game Boy, and that's one that I have a real affinity with. But the Game Boy Color, I did own a Game Boy Color. It was a sort of halfway house. I came at it quite late. I had a couple of games as ones that I really loved, but I didn't have the same joy that I had with the original Game Boy. And then of course when the Game Boy Advance came out, that's where my true continuing addiction. So this sort of fell between the two camps, and therefore not necessarily my favourite. However, there are some real gems on here, and probably, even though I've sort of played through them all in my time, there's probably ones that I need to give more time to, and please in the comments, shout out those games. Right, okay, I'm going to be quite finicky with my choices in terms of I don't want to cover too many. There are some interesting ones. The World is Not Enough is sort of like an isometric adventure, quite interesting, not the greatest. I probably will show Aliens Thanatos Encounter. It's not a very good game, if I'm honest, but it is an Aliens game that people have never tried. Actually, Alice in Wonderland is quite good for kids, quite a simple but well animated one. But let's have a look at Aliens. It's done by Crawfish Studio, a British studio. They did a lot of the Game Boy Color and Game Boy Advance games. Because of course a lot of these programmers started out and they were, could program on the Spectrum and the Amiga, and so they were used to tight constraints. Interesting music. Let's go through. Let's see if I can quit through. There you go. Start. Okay, let's just start with a new game. Okay, so we can choose our characters. Let's choose her. 19 speed and stamina. Okay. Nice idea having digitized, different characters you can choose. I say there's lots that I quite like with this. I mean, I did like it back in the day, but mostly because of the Aliens license. It's got horrible graphics, really. Let's have a look here. I should have read I think I just have to rescue people, don't I? Okay, where am I going? I won't play too much of these games. I was supposed to collect them, that's what. It's been that long since I played. Okay, let's go and collect them. Nice use of... why are they running away from me? There we go. I guess I've got to get all these dots on the screen. I'll at least come up to some aliens before... I don't know why they're running away from me. Well, what I do with them when I pick them up. That's right. Alright. I just want to... Oh, I got a face hugger. I ran into a face hugger. Oh no. There we go. Okay, not doing very well here. Got my little pea shooter. Oh my word. Ah, it's got terrible graphics, isn't it, really? There you go, killed him. That's probably, let's just get that one dot there. Okay, that's much I'm going to play. It's not one I recommend, to be honest, but it's, I wanted to shout it out because it is unique. It's an alien game that people might not have played. This is actually quite a good tennis game, but again, I'll probably skip over some of these. Ants Racing, I've got fond memories of that. That was, oh no, that's the overhead one, isn't it? No, probably skip over those. And there are a lot of these games. The Austin Powers, All Behave. They were silly mini games. They're quite good, I guess, in their own way. I mean, they're crap, but it's so crap it's good. Yes, none really. Bionic Commando, that's probably the first real one that I'd recommend. Bionic Commando Elite Forces. An amazing Bionic Commando game that most people won't have played. Okay, so let's have a look here. Capcom. More expedition. Okay, let's be the female then. More expedition. Yeah, particle gun, red decoder. See, it's got nice animations in it. And it's quite a good, great animations. Yeah, it's quite a hidden gem. Well, not hidden gem. I mean, maybe the people know, but a lot of people overlooked it because it's Game Boy Color. But this is surprisingly good. Let's have a look here. And I love how you can sort of, there we go. Okay, as you can say there. As I say, my purpose is not to play that much of each game, but I just wanted to show that as a real classic. Let's have a look. Actually, this next one is a guilty pleasure. It's not the greatest game, but it's not a bad game based on Blade the movie, and of course with you know, with the relative recent resurgence of the character. Nice digitized graphics. It's a good film. I like the Blade films. Never really read the comic. Okay, alright. Let's do the subway then. It's just a beat 'em up, really, but quite a competent beat 'em up. If you like your it's a bit repetitive, but what a beat 'em up isn't. Nice animations, you feel pretty hard ass. You feel like Wesley Snipes. Good graphics. I mean, there's not a lot to it, to be fair. But sometimes you don't want more to it, really. You just want a bit of smashy. Lovely animations. Like the train in the background. Ooh. So if you press both buttons, you get to do that boomerang move. Love that throw. Probably shouldn't be doing that though. There you go. Should stop it really there. I'll stop it there because otherwise we'll be on all the time. But you can see it is a good little beat 'em up. Blaster Master. I'm going to quickly bring that up because I've got memories of that one, but it's hazy memories. I mean, obviously Blaster Master very famous on like the NES, but this is a sequel. Yeah. Quite a cute little. Ooh. Yeah, good little shooter this. Platform shooter. Obviously these have been recently been released, hasn't it? There's been other sequels. But yeah, it's a pretty good one. My way down. Oh, I like this. Anyway, very good. Again, don't want to show too much, partly because we'd be here all day, but another great one, another one I'd recommend. Yeah, the Bomberman games are good. That's obviously Harvest Moon. I'll show you when it gets to the UK one. Yeah, the Bomberman games are pretty good, but I don't know, I prefer other versions. It's not my favourite, and I've got to be careful with the ones I choose. This isn't a good game, but it is one of the few Buffy the Vampire Slayer games. Obviously the best were on the Xbox and the GameCube era, PS2 era, but yeah, this is a little oddity. I'm such a fan of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, so I had to own this back in the day, and it's not a great game, but one dear to my heart. And this isn't all about showing the best necessarily. It's about me showing the ones that are special, and maybe you're a Buffy fan like me. There was also a GBA version. But actually, I thought this was even though it's worse graphics, I actually found it plays better, this one. I mean, but it's not a good game. I want to stress that. There we go. Can I do a steak? Okay. Oh, he's coming back to life. Hang on. Is there a steak? Okay, what am I missing? Ah, there you go. Down and both fire buttons. Okay. Nice music. I mean, it's the kind of ones that it's an indie game almost. Not the greatest, but there's something charmful about it as well. There you go. How do I do it? How did I do it? Okay. Anyway, that will do for now. It doesn't really change much beyond that. The Lola, Bugs Bunny and Lola are pretty good, as are the Crazy Castle games. This is obviously the ones like Bugs Bunny, the game that we did on the Game Boy original. I prefer the originals. The sequels I feel get too involved, too complex. But let's show you Bugs Bunny and Lola. Now, Infogrames, they did a lot of games using the Looney Tune license. They really milked it for everything it's worth. And with mixed results. All the carrots right there. So it looks on a film set, doesn't it? Let's go in there then. Treasure Island. As I say, it's by the numbers, but oh my word! I jumped out. How do I do it? Oh, come on. Let's get the carrots. So it must be that one, right? Okay, that I jumped before. Nice characterizations of Yosemite Sam. Tweety Pie. As you see, it's a by the numbers, but quite a competent little platformer. There we go. There you go. Nice music. Spell out the word extra, I think it is. Oh, now I know which button to press, not the jump. Yeah, I quite like it. As I say, we'll see how far. So I've got to push that bit towards it. Little basic puzzles. I'm getting into this game, but I've got to be mindful I can't do the whole game. There you go. Let's spell out there. Ooh. Very good humour to the characters. There we go. Anyway, that will do for now. But you get a sense. It's fun platformer. Nice music. Not going to show the Crazy Castles 3. They're a bit like the other one, but more complex. I'm not a fan of them. I know lots of people are. The Bust Move games are very good. The one that I'm going to show you, although you wouldn't think it would work, is the Game Boy Color version of Cannon Fodder. On the face of it, you would think it would be a madness. But trust me, it's actually a very good port of the game. Now, like always, I'll go as far as I can. Do Cadet, that'll do. That'll do. Can't be bothered to. It's sort of its own thing, and it's got like nice speech. Let's go to the mission. Right. First Blood, reference of Rambo. Yeah, blah blah blah. Right. So there you go. So that's fire. There we go. You hear the speech, it's kind of cool. And you don't feel, I mean obviously mouse controls is always nice, but it plays pretty well. I mean, obviously an easy mission. Okay. Mission 2, search. So far so good. We suspect that enemy forces are massing deeper in the jungle in preparation for a full-scale attack. Take your men into the area and investigate. In other words, shoot everything. I like how they parachute in it. It's kind of cool. I love the sound effects. Let's see, is there anything around here? Let's swim across. There we go. Oh, I lost one of my men. Oh dear. Oh dear, I lost one man already. But there you go, I'm not going to play too much. It's a very good version, and even if you're a fan of the Amiga, it's one that I would recommend. Oh, so many interesting games. The Cats games were like, they were like virtual pets. They were big in their day. I seem to remember This Is Awful, but I'm going to bring up Chase HQ Secret Police because of the name recognition, and it's one of the Chase HQ games that people never think of. Oh no, it's not the one I was thinking. Right, okay, let's have a look. It's not what I was thinking of. This is awful. So the idea with this is you're trying to capture the enemy, and then you get the run. Not doing very well here. So we've got to get the green car, obviously. I guess it's turbo select. Should have done that before. Oh, it's pretty dire actually. Forget that one then. Let's have a look at Commander Keen. This is quite an interesting one. And so we'll just keep going until I either lose the will to live or the family comes back. Let's have a look here. Now, of course, like before id Software and the people that worked on that, did that work. They were very famous for their Commander Keen games, which was the first on the DOS platformer to recreate Mario. In fact, they went to Nintendo trying to do an official license, but Nintendo weren't interested. And so this is their answer. Okay. Prime. Okay, let's go in that one. I'll select. There you go. But there's Luxit Lane. There you go. So basically, they're a long-running series, but ones that people don't realise. Oh my word! Is that there is. I'm not doing very well. Right, where am I? Oh my word! It's a bit clunky, I'm not going to lie. Is there a way of... Right, shoot there. Oh my god, I'm getting used to the jump. Okay, not. I imagine it is quite good if you get into it, but I prefer the DOS ones. Conker's Pocket Tales. That's an interesting one. So everybody knows the Conker's Bad Fur Day on the N64. What people don't realise is he started out, much as they sort of alluded to in Conker's Bad Fur Day on the N64, as a bright-eyed, bushy-tailed squirrel that wouldn't even dream of swearing for this role. It's very much a kiddie game, really. And this was his first foray, and when they decided to do the N64 game, they started to do essentially this, but in 3D, and realised it was quite generic, and so they decided to go for a sweary one, which I'm glad they did. I mean, Conker's Bad Fur Day is one of the classics. Okay. Ooh, the evil hazelnut. Or acorn. This is done by Rare, and you know, this is genuinely the way that they wanted to go with it. Ah, poor old Conker. You. Right. So we got one of the presents. But you know, it's quite a good little Zelda clone. Obviously not as good as Zelda, but it's interesting and well sought after by collectors, who of course naturally are very keen to play the original incarnation of Conker's from Conker's Bad Fur Day. I'm not going to play much more than that. You probably got a sense of it. It's a nice sort of like twee Zelda-like adventure, really. So we'll leave it there. The Croc games are actually quite good as well. Nice little platformer. Let's show you the first Croc game. again, unique to the platform. I mean, yes, you might have played Croc on the 32 bits, but it is a different game. And he looks very different. Quite a cute little character. Oh. Nice music. As I say, it's like so many of the... Oh my word. Like so many on the Game Boy Color, they are quite cookie cut. I'm not going to lie. I should be hitting those. I don't know. Okay. Perhaps I should have gone back and got the others. Never mind. My purpose is just... But yeah, it's quite playable. I would have been quite happy about this back in the day. Okay, I'm going to stop getting into it. Right, yeah, both Croc 1 and 2 are very good. If I remember right, this was awful. I remember being disappointed with it, but I'm going to show you because for long-time listeners to me will know my love of the cruising games. So even though I remember this was pretty depressing, I remember, well, I'm going to play it just to show you because I do have a love of the cruising games. For those who don't know, the cruising games are like arcade racers. And visually, I think this does quite a good stab at it. But of course, Crawfish again. They really did do brave ports that you wouldn't think. So let's do Exotica. Let's do Korea. Very ambitious visually. But just the Game Boy Color was not suited really. But you know, it plays about as well as you could ever hope. Just a bit boring really. Just too much for the humble Game Boy Color to cope with. I mean, I'm going flat out, that's about as fast as it goes. Let's get to the checkpoint. Yeah. I mean, if you're going to play it, I'd play on the N64. I keep dreaming of, I keep hoping that that Raw Thrills will do like a compilation of all of the cruising games. But I don't know if there's enough people like me that loves the cruising games to warrant it. Right, the next one that I'd recommend is Crazy Looney Tune Fowl Play. It's one of the few games that has Daffy Duck. Most of the games either have Bugs Bunny or some of the others, like Tasmania. It's nice to see a Daffy Duck one. I always like the character. And this is another by the numbers platformer really, but great visualization. Oh, I shouldn't have thrown that, should I? Oh, okay. Oh. So how do I... There you go. Ooh. Ah. Probably should jump over those. I love that eating animation. As I say, it's by the numbers. I mean, this could be any character really, but they got the charm. And that's what I would say actually with a lot of the Game Boy Color games, unlike the Game Boy Advance, which was sublime, or the Game Boy original, yeah, the Game Boy original games, which were amazing. Game Boy Color, I always felt. Alright, what am I doing here? Oh my god. There you go, lovely animations, definitely good characterizations. It's one that no one talks about, so glad to talk about it here. I'd recommend it. Would I recommend any of the others? Yeah, that I've got fond memories of that one. I think I've discovered that one. Robot Rampage, Dexter's Laboratory. And there's one, I don't know if it's, I think it's on the Game Boy Advance where it's, or maybe it's this one. Let's see. Let's be Dexter. Yeah, so this is basically a really cool update to elevator action. But with robots. And of course, instead of secrets, you're getting potion, like you know, the ingredients. Ah. Okay, I shouldn't have fallen down. Okay, anyway, it's really good. If you, I'm sort of probably being a bit impatient there. Oh, it's just, you know, if you like your elevator action, looking for something a bit different, it's quite a good one. Go down the stairs. How do I... There you go. Yeah, very good, really. Right, there you go. Getting into this is quite good. Oh, is that? Is there a pushing up or something? Right, let's have a look. Oh my word! Right, there we go. I'll just get to the end of this level. It's bigger actually, isn't it? Now maybe I've played enough of this so you will get a sense of it. I'm getting into it because it's really, really well done. So there you go. Anyway, I'll stop now before I get even more into it. Very good one. I mean, all of these in their own way are pretty good. The Lion Kings, all the Disney ones. Quack Attack's very good. The Donkey Kong games are fantastic. I think most people know them, and you probably prefer them on the SNES. But very much recommend those. All the Dragon Warrior games are amazing. Dropzone's actually quite good. I'll show that briefly if you like your classic. And Duke Nukem I seem to remember is quite good as well. They're all good in their own way. That's the trouble. I mean, or not the trouble, but what's so wonderful with the indie scene is with the gaming scene, retro games. There's so many good games here. Let's see. So of course, you know, the Archer McLean Dropzone. It's a lovely update. He really knows how to make hardware sing, and you know, if you love your Defender games, let's see with the dots. Where am I? There we go. Land. Probably needed to do better, but yeah, this is really solidly put together. Very fast, very fluid, plays fantastically well. I died there, but you can see it's a good version. I'm going to look at Duke Nukem. I remember that was disappointing. Duke Nukem though, I can't remember. I mean, obviously these would be based not on the 3D ones, I imagine. So I'm curious to see if it's like Duke 1 and 2, which was a side-scrolling platformer, but with the extra power. Let's have a look here, Duke. Okay. Difficult. Let's go with easy, I think. That'll do. Got a good rendition of the music. Don't bother reading the yeah, so it's a bit like, that's kind of cool. Can't jump. Can't jump. Oh yeah, B, okay. Ooh, right. Big. Ooh, a bit clunky, but it's quite cute, really. Ah, quite cute. Better than I thought it would be. Oh. Okay, get our health back. Oh my word! I got green goo on me, and I don't know how to wipe it off. Okay, that was my fault. Ah! Anyway, not the greatest, but interesting one. I would like to. Now I'm going to play Dukes of Hazzard purely because I don't actually know this one, but on our latest episode, which is about to go up, I don't think it will be out yet. We cover like US Dukes of Hazzard, US TV shows. One of them was Dukes of Hazzard on the Spectrum and C64, which is pretty dire, to be honest. So yeah, curious to give it a go. Nice rendition of music. Right. Oh, cool. Such an iconic car. It controls very well. It's got the sort of Dodge 69 slide that you want to see in these games. Probably should be picking up the... There's no fire attack button, which I suppose is right. Oh my word. Shame it hasn't got the music in the game. Or the horn button. Where's that? There we go. Is that nitro? Select doesn't do anything. Yeah, I like this. It's good. I don't know how many laps I'm supposed to do. Certainly a lot better than the 8-bit ones, the Spectrum and C64 ones. Now obviously I love the TV show. I've been on the back actually of doing that episode. It's got me a long list of 80s TV shows I need to rewatch. Because it was weird, I mean apart from some, I never only caught snippets here and there. I mean probably Knight Rider and things. There's a pawn. Awesome. Mission completed. Yeah, I really like that. Actually, it's quite good. But I found that actually a lot of them, I didn't really watch TV much as a kid. Because my parents were like obsessed with soaps, really. So the TV was always theirs. There was only certain periods of the day that I could use. We're not going to do any of the god-awful E.T. games. Oh, Evel Knievel. We all remember the toys. And this is quite an interesting little game. We'll see how far we get through, actually. I don't want to do too many. Do it in multiple parts. Obviously done by Rockstar and Tarantula Studios. Let's do the practice then. That will do. Ooh. Oh my word. Oh dear. Right. It's like the old... Oh my word. Stunt bike on the Atari. The old... Or Kickstart. Oh my word. Come on. I should have read the... So what do I do? Right. See, that makes you trip over. Ah. Let's try one more time. So we can do that one. I got over as well. One more, okay. Oh, I don't know. I have a feeling it might be good, but that's probably on me. I'm sure the F1 games were quite good, I remember. But the next one I'm really going to shout out is Flintstones Burger at Bedrock. If you love your Burgertime games, this is a really good update. Not as good as the Game Boy original version of Burgertime, but if you want looking for more and you're looking for a bit of Flintstones, it's essentially it. It's got nice music. Ah, my red. Ah, my red. There we go. How do I get... Let's try again. Okay, let's go and get the dino. Why won't it let me... I know this is on me, but why... What's... So we go up here. Right. Oh my word, right. Run out of hits. Okay, now I know what I'm doing a bit. Let's try again. Let's go down here. Go and get there. Oh! Anyway, I made a right at Pig Zero of that, but it's quite fun. I mean, it's not as good as the Burgertime on the original Game Boy. It's such a good update. Okay, Galaga. The Destination one, I think it's called Destination Alert, is it? Going from memory. Destination Earth, that's it. This is a nice update to Galaga game, one that nobody ever talks about. Big names there. Let's go through main, one player. As I say, it's just, oh my word. Considering the smallness of the screen, it's a nice update. There's a nice sense of progression, and it's again ones that nobody ever talks about. It's one in the, you know, if you were to ask people name all the Galaga games, they may, even if they know their stuff, know, say Gapless, Galaga 3, but most, I bet, will miss this one out. Really awesome. Struggling to get the power-ups. Oh, I did quite well. There we go. Yeah, really quite a good solid one, this. and pretty solid, nice looking graphics considering the size. It certainly got me hooked. There we go. Anyway, I'll stop there because I'm getting addicted to that. Very good. Actually, the Frogger games aren't bad as well, but again, we just have to choose the ones that... Otherwise, it'd be every single game. The Game Watch galleries are very good. I mean, if you like those sort of basic games, nice updates. Not going to show them here because I think most people know them. The Gex games aren't bad. Ghosts and Goblins is an okay one. Again, trying to be really fussy with what I choose. Probably, I probably won't show it, but if you like your Zelda games, the Harry Potter Sorcerer's Stone, or Philosopher's Stone as it is in the UK and Europe, and the sequel, Chamber's Secrets, they're really good sort of Zelda-like, RPG light action RPG games. So worthy of your time, but these are difficult to show properly without spending hours on them. Same with the Harvest Moon, really good versions, all three. These are like farm sim, so Zelda-like, but with running a farm. Heroes Might and Magic's very cool as well. Actually, the Ice Age game's surprisingly good. I'll show that quickly. This is what you'll find that there's some really interesting games on the Game Boy Color. Maybe not like all and out classics, but enjoyable games. This also appears on the Game Boy Advance version. Okay, I'm probably going to leave it there actually because it's. I think I was thinking of the Game Boy Advance version in my head. Let's have a quick look at the Indiana Jones, just nature of the game. I will show you the Inspector Gadget because that's actually quite a good one. Let's have a look at the Infernal Machine. Sorry with the siren if you can hear that. Do do do. Oh my word. No, don't like that. But I'm sure it's quite good, but it's yeah, not what I was expecting. Right, let's do the Inspector Gadget though. Is it? There you go. I probably opened it up 100 times. There we go. I love the Inspector Gadget cartoon, so this is actually quite one of the better. Penny, and I can't remember the name of the dog. Again, it's pretty cookie cutter. But nice animations. Probably should read what it says. Probably, I think, oh my word. Go, go, Gadget! I should be reading all that says, isn't it? I have no idea what I'm doing. Probably because I... floating across the water. Okay, Alright, I'm going to stop playing there, but it's an interesting one, I think. Okay, we'll probably wrap things up round about now. Let's have a look at it. Just have a look at J. Yeah, I will wrap things up at the Muppets. I don't remember that being particularly good. So we'll carry on in episode 2, going from the letter K. But hopefully you... And that's a good one to start, but let's wrap things up. Hope you enjoyed. I know it's very raw, me rambling, but people seem to like the last one I did. And hopefully, you know, with them grouped up in terms of chapters, it's a quick way of just getting a sense of ones to try if you're looking on a platform or looking to collect. Maybe there's some hidden gems for you to enjoy. So until next time, keep it retro.